Good morning, Star Wars fanatics. I hope you're all doing well. Today's video is going to be a little bit different. I'm not going to go on and on and on about Boba Fett or Mandalorians or anything like that. I just want to talk about Star Wars to a broad-based audience or a broad-based topic. And this isn't about, whether you're a seasoned Star Wars fanatic or whether you're just a casual fan, because this will work for both of you. And it's going to start off a series of me doing this to try to explain Star Wars a little bit deeper. If you're a casual Star Wars fan, you're probably not as casual as you think because you're looking at YouTube videos about Star Wars. And that's okay. That's okay. You can be more of a fan and not call yourself a nerd if you're afraid of that kind of stigma. But for me, myself, yes, I am a Star Wars nerd. But you know what? I'm highly functional. It's okay. I can go out into society and be a normal person, and not that being a Star Wars fan's abnormal, just I can go on and have other conversations like about sports or whatever. But whether you've been into Star Wars since 1977 or The Mandalorian just brought you into Star Wars or any of the newer content, it's okay. It's okay to be a Star Wars nerd inside. And it's okay to be one outside too, but you don't have to express it to everybody if you don't want to. See, when I'm out in society and not on a YouTube channel talking about Star Wars, I tend to know my audience, who I'm talking to, whether I can talk to them about Star Wars or not. I wear certain things that give away that I'm a Star Wars fan, not because I want the attention, but because I like representing who I am. But when you step into my home, you'll see, this guy's a Star Wars nerd. All right, so let's just kind of bundle up and not talk about Star Wars. Too bad, you're in my house, you're going to talk about Star Wars. That's all there is to it. And you're especially going to talk about Boba Fett or Mandalorian, seeing as how much paraphernalia I have around my house regarding those two things. Mandalorians are just cool. That's my niche. That's my area of focus. I like all of Star Wars, don't get me wrong, but I tend to gravitate more toward the Mandalorian stuff and Boba Fett and bounty hunters and that kind of thing. That's not to say Jedi aren't awesome. They are. I think we could all take some of the practices they learn in the Jedi Order and put it toward our daily lives. It was based on an Eastern philosophy and religion, so why not? It could work for you. But it doesn't have to. You don't have to do that. You can just enjoy Star Wars for what it is, a sci-fi drama with pew-pews and whoop-whoops and all that good stuff. And if you are just a casual fan, understand this. I know you're probably got into it because of The Mandalorian or something newer, and that's okay. You're probably disappointed that there isn't a Mandalorian Season 3 out yet, but let me tell you this much. There is so much more Star Wars coming in the lines of that kind of storytelling that you're going to be excited for. There's the Ahsoka series, the Andor series, the Kenobi series that everybody's pumped about, and in just 26 days, the Book of Boba Fett comes out on the 29th. That's something to be really excited for. And not that anything else isn't exciting, because most of these stories are being written by the same people that wrote The Mandalorian. It's gonna be epic. And I don't use that word a whole lot. Well, okay, I don't use that word ever. But in the case of Star Wars, it can be epic. Why? Because space is epic. So if you are a fan of the Jedi and the whoop whoop, then the Ahsoka series is going to be for you. The Kenobi series is going to be for you. If you're into the villains, Darth Vader or Mandalorians or anything like that, that's another thing coming for you. You got the Book of Boba Fett that's going to cover the Mandalorian stuff. And Mandalorian Season 3 is in production, and it won't be long before they start doing post-production work on it. And if you're into the villain side of it, the Kenobi series is going to have Darth Vader. It promises to bring Hayden Christensen back. And I said his name right. Christensen, not Christensen. Sorry guys, everybody's mispronouncing it and it's driving me crazy. But if you're into spy thrillers, then the Andor series would be good for you. That's what that promises to be. Cassian Andor was a spy for the Rebel Alliance. So I do plan on doing a series of these shorter videos to explain Star Wars a little bit deeper for some of you that just got into it, or even some of you that have been into it for so long. I analyze everything Star Wars, and it's kind of crazy on my part, I guess. It's more of an obsession of being a Star Wars nerd. But being a Star Wars nerd, I do pick apart Star Wars and the little aspects that I'm not real comfortable with, but I don't criticize it too deeply because I tend to like all things Star Wars. I know some of you don't like the sequel trilogy or don't like the prequel trilogy or think Luke Skywalker was a whiny little butthole, and you're probably a little bit right. He is whiny. But that doesn't mean he's not a bad character, or he's not a good character. He is a good character. He's got depth, and that's what makes a character good. So, I'm gonna keep doing these type of videos, just the shorter ones, explaining Star Wars, and let me know what you think in the comments below. Are you into this? Something you're interested in? I'd really love to hear from you, so drop a comment, drop a like, and remember, this is the way, the only way.